Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're first time visiting, I'm so glad you are here to join me. Just changing it up a little bit. It's beautiful Sunday morning. I also wanted to get an early start. My house is pretty quiet, everybody's sleeping, I didn't want to disturb. So I'm out here chilling with my dog on this beautiful Sunday morning, wanting to do lesson 102 in the Course in Miracles workbook, and that is I share God's will for happiness for me. I love it. You do not want to suffer. You may think it buys you something and may still believe a little that it buys you what you want. Yet this belief is surely shaken now, at least enough to let you question it and to suspect it really makes no sense. It has not gone as yet, but lacks the roots that once secured it tightly to the dark and hidden secret places of your mind. I love that all of these lessons just kind of layer up. They layer and connect and segue and build in your nervous system, build in your heart, build in your mind. It's incredible. Today we try to loose its weakened hold still further and to realize that pain is purposeless, without a cause, and with no power to accomplish anything. It cannot purchase anything at all. It offers nothing and does not exist. And everything you think it offers you is lacking in existence like itself. You have been slave to nothing. Wow. Be you free today to join the happy will of God. There's a lot of us out there that are swimming in self-imposed guilt, and we are just trying to get rid of it, but it's still kind of like stuck on us. And we keep it there because we think if we let it go, that means we're going to somehow be punished in a different way because we weren't humbling ourselves enough to their circumstance with that guilt. And no. I'm giving all of us permission through the strength of God with his nod to just let it go. His will for us, as it's stated in yesterday's lesson, is perfect happiness. Today, we share God's will for happiness for me and for you, and whatever you are guilting over, it is not real. It might feel real. It happened in your 3D world, but picture it as a holographic picture. A holographic picture which you can put your hand through. It's nothing. It's a projected image like you see in a movie theater. It's not real. And by keeping those images in your mind, you're keeping it real. But God's telling you it's not. It's not who you are, and anything that you think you may have done to cause the guilt, whether it was a decision you made, an action you took, some behavior, it came from a place that isn't real, which is your ego. It did not come from the truth, which is your light, which is the peace and joy that abides in you. That is your creator. Came from your creator, and it sits with you as the creator. So this lesson is asking us to unlock the prison doors, open the door, and step out once and for all. Once and for all. For several days, we will continue to devote our periods of practice to exercises planned to help you reach the happiness God's will has placed in you. Here is your home, and here your safety is. Here is your peace, and here there is no fear. Here is salvation. Here is rest at last. Breathe that in. You can finally put your mind and your heart at rest, because that is your home. That's amazing. That is your home. Begin your practice periods today with this acceptance of God's will for you. I share God's will for happiness for me, and I accept it as my function now. Then seek this function deep within your mind, for it is there, awaiting but your choice. You cannot fail to find it when you learn it is your choice, and that you share God's will. Be happy, for your only function here is happiness. You know, God, the ego is so tricky. Even as a devoted course student as I am, I won't even realize my mind has gone down a rabbit hole of worry about maybe like finances or my children's future or their college choices. I mean, it's crazy. I am devoted. I do these practice periods, but then I got to admit, I don't know if I'm doing them every hour as I'm asking you to do. I catch myself going, oh my God, 3 hours just went by, and then the ego wants to come in and guilt me into, see, you're not doing the lessons. You claim to be a teacher, or I don't claim, but this is what you want to share with the world, and you're not doing them. You're not a good course student. I mean, the ego is so subtle, and no matter how long you've been doing this work, the ego doesn't go away. You just get better at recognizing what is the voice of truth and what is the voice of ego. But the ego doesn't just like disappear. I don't think it's meant to. I think in certain situations you kind of need your ego, maybe when it comes to like real imminent danger or safety, but God's voice of truth is there because it's who we are. It's in you. It was born in you. It dies with you. It is eternal within you. But make no mistake, the ego voice, it ain't going nowhere. So our only job is to just say, oh, I know you, I see you, but I choose truth. I choose truth. each and every time. Be happy, for your only function here is happiness. You have no need to be less loving to God's Son than He whose love created Him as loving as Himself. Besides these hourly 5-minute rests, pause frequently today to tell yourself that you have now accepted happiness as your one function, not trying to be the best parent and helping your children make decisions for their future, not trying to be the best citizen or employee, trying to make the best decisions, or the head of household trying to make the best decisions for your future. That comes by default. When you make your function for happiness number one, your only goal, your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, put God in the driver's seat. Your strength lies with Him. Your decisions lie with Him. Pause, I will repeat this. Pause frequently today to tell yourself that you have now accepted happiness as your one function. And be sure that you are joining with God's will in doing this. Lesson 102. Drink, breathe this in. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it in your chest. Breathe it out. I share God's will for happiness for me, your one and only function. You join in God's will, and His will is perfect happiness for me. And if you think you're not worthy because you can't seem to shake off some guilt, you might be going through what they call a dark night of the soul, where everything that you find wrong with yourself is just bubbling to the surface from the trenches of your dark, shadowy self, the crevices of your mind. Know they are coming up to be released. Because when you are washing the mind and undoing this, things will come up and you won't even know why. You're going to ask yourself, what the frick is going on right now? I was skipping along, doing these lessons, feeling good, and all of a sudden I am just bombarded with these horrific, shameful, guilt-ridden thoughts that I thought I had buried or gotten rid of, but no, they were just buried. They were not released. It's a big difference. So if you find yourself there right now, let it come up and know it is part of the process of the undoing of the mind, which is what these lessons are meant to do. So you can really let the miracles shine through. You are a son of God. Anything you think you may have done is not real. They were just mistakes. That is it. They are not meant to banish you from the kingdom of heaven here on earth and beyond. They were just mistakes. Do you know how you correct those mistakes? Just flick on the light switch. How quickly does it take for your finger to flick on a light switch when you enter a room? Not even a tenth of a second. That is the forgiveness process. That is perfect happiness. And that is the only method to get there. If you want to rid yourself of what you think are sins, oh, I don't know, but if that's not a sign, I mean, that buzzer is not even leaving right now. Holy moly. There's your confirmation. Get rid of it. Okay. Get rid of it. Turn on the light switch. Shine a light on it. And look at whatever is coming up. And say it. It's time for you to go. You are not my truth. You are a mistake. You are not the truth. I know the truth. I am God's son. God's son abides in peace and joy and perfect happiness. I'm done. I've just extended this lesson way longer than it should have been. Who cares? I love you. Lesson 102. I share God's will for happiness for me. Lots of love. Till I see you next time. Take care.